Riches are entirely spiritual. It's nothing more. It's nothing outside of you. First, you must understand that. Do you have a business? In your business, you're not hitting the revenues that you want to hit. You're not doing what you want to do. You're not living the life that you want to live because your revenue is inconsistent. Your business is inconsistent. It's up and down. Listen, bro, it's not more work. It's not more courses. It's not more mentorships, okay? You gotta understand something. Riches are spiritual. It is a spiritual thing. Riches come from one source. There is a single source where all riches come from, okay? Some people know this. Some rich people know this. Some people don't. But it's all the same principles. The people who don't know this use these principles unconsciously. They did not know what they were doing. All they know is that they did certain things and riches came to them. Riches are entirely spiritual. It's nothing more. It's nothing outside of you. First, you must understand that. Now, if you understand that, now you can build on that. But you think it's more work and that you need to work harder. It's not. Just because hard work, you think it's more work, but it's not. Hard work is not the result of riches. Riches aren't the result of hard work. I mean, there are plenty of people who work their ass off and who never get rich. Why is this? Well, that tells you right there it's not hard work. I used to own a roofing company, and I actually still do own the roofing company. I'm not doing much with it right now because I'm on other ventures. But when I had the roofing company, the people that worked the hardest were the people who was on that roof nailing those shingles up. And my hats go off to them because they would bust their ass from 7 a.m. to 6, 7 in the evening, working nonstop, carrying shingles up, nailing shingles to the roof, shingle after shingle, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of shingles being nailed on that roof. And they worked their ass off on a steep ass roof all day long. And what was I doing? I was sitting in the car, AC on if it was hot, heat on if it was cold, chilling, looking up at them while they were busting their ass. And while they made decent money, who you think made the most money? Of course, I did, because I own the company. And even if I didn't own the company, if I was a salesperson, the salesperson uses their mind more than their physical body. So they're not working as hard as the guy who's nailing those damn shingles up there. I wasn't working that hard. Maybe mentally, I might have been mentally exhausted, but physically, no. So that tells you it's not from hard work. It is the spiritual. And with the spiritual comes your intellect, the things that your mind will give you. Your mind, your thoughts, your feelings, these are all things that are God-given. These are all spiritual things, spiritual aspects of yourself. So it's not hard work. So you have to understand that it is a spiritual thing that we're dealing with here. So if we're dealing with a spiritual thing, then we need to use aspects of the spiritual realm to get what we want, to get things to manifest for us, to create things in our life. We must use the spiritual aspect of it. So if you want to create something, you want to manifest something, you have to put that in your mind, okay? You have to use your mind to bring riches and to bring about the life that you want to live to yourself. I'm hiking out here. I think I got lost. Talking, running my mouth. It's a spiritual aspect to yourself. So what you have to do is you have to plant the seed into the soil of your mind. What do you want to create? Do you want more money in your business? Do you need more clients in your business? Do you have to advertise, but you don't know what to advertise? You don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. You have to go within. And how you go within is you visualize on what it is. All you need to do is visualize on the end of what you want to create. But you must do this consistently and repetitively. You can't do this once. Now, you could. The main thing is that you have to embed it into your subconscious mind. If you don't believe that right now, your mind is that powerful, then how are you going to sit down, meditate one time, and it's going to be embedded into your mind? It's not. It's going to take repetition and continuous effort to embed that into your subconscious mind. There are only two ways you're going to get something to stick inside your subconscious mind. One is going to be by a traumatic experience. Two is going to be by repetition. Everything that you learned in your life up until this point was put into your mind by repetition. So if you want to change something or reprogram something else, you're going to have to do it by repetition. Now, you can't delete something in your mind. Energy is not destroyed. It can only be transferred. So you have to put the opposite to change a belief in your mind, you have to put the opposite of that belief into your mind continuously and repetitiously until it sticks. Now, how long will this take? Don't know. It could take one day, it could take 1 week, it could take 1 month, it could take 1 year. That really depends on you and your inner consciousness and your inner beliefs. But you have to embed that into your subconscious mind and realize that this is the spiritual world that we're living in. Everything is spiritual. So riches, abundance, prosperity, these are spiritual things. You have to plant the seed into your subconscious mind, akin to like a crop. When you plant a crop into the ground, you put it in the ground, and if you don't water it, if you don't feed it, sometimes all you gotta do is just water it. Depending on the crop, you don't even need to feed it. You just gotta water it. You have to tend to it. An idea or a thought in your mind is the same way. It's like a seed planted into the soil of your subconscious mind. And how you water it is you constantly visualize that end. You continuously visualize on that idea, on that life that you want to create, on that business doing $40,000 a month. The end, you can consistently see the end result. When you consistently see the end result, that's like watering the seed. So you have to continuously water that seed until it starts to sprout, till it starts to grow. And the more you water that seed, the more it's going to grow. You have to consistently stay in the feeling state of somebody who already has what you want. You can't pray two ways. You can't think about what you want, visualize on it, but then when you get out of your meditation, you walk every day. You walk during the day like the complete opposite of what you visualize, thinking about lack, thinking about doubt, thinking about, will I have enough money to pay these bills? You can't think about these things. You have to walk in the spirit, walk in the feeling of somebody who has what you want already. Now, you can do this consciously, or some people do it unconsciously. But the fact is, this is the way to get it. This is the way to bring riches and to bring about the life that you want to create, whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life. I deal with business. I like money. So this is what I talk about. But it's be the same thing if you wanted to create a significant other in your life. If you wanted to create good health for your family members. If you wanted to get your child in a good school. It's the same aspect. You must visualize on the end, and you must pray without ceasing. The Bible says pray without ceasing. This is to say, visualize, meditate, and remain in the feeling state of somebody who already has what it is that you want. You can't pray two ways. You can't feel as somebody that has everything that you want and then feel as somebody who doesn't have the things that you want, with the feeling states of lack, the feeling states of doubt, the feeling states of poverty. You can't do that, okay? You gotta pick and choose. And this can be difficult, right? But this is why you must meditate. Meditate allows you to control your mind. It allows you to turn off those negative thoughts when they hit your mind. It's definitely hard sometimes, especially when you have negative beliefs downloaded into your subconscious mind. When you think of a positive thought, you're gonna have these negative thoughts pop up out of the surface. They're gonna pop up and be like, no, you can't. Nah, no, you don't. You're broke. You don't have that shit. Nope. You don't have the knowledge. These things are gonna happen. This is why you must meditate, so you can control your mind. It's all about mental control. It's all about being able to control your mind. You have to control your mind at the end of the day. So, in conclusion, it's not more hard work that you need. You don't need more hard work. You need the spiritual knowledge. You need the spiritual knowledge. Once I learned this, my life changed. But I was the same way. I was stuck doing the same things, hiring this mentor, hiring this coach, taking this course, going to this seminar, spent so much money, tens of thousands of dollars, nearly $100,000 I've spent on different coaches, mentorships, coaching programs, all that shit. Until I learned this aspect, things changed for me. Things started changing for me, and they change for me on a daily basis. And I love it. My life is amazing. You have to understand, it's a spiritual thing that we're dealing with here. It's not more hard work that you need. It is an understanding of the metaphysical and the spiritual practices at play. This is Rob, man. Rob Millionaire. Holla at y'all on the next one.